Okay, hello, hi, good afternoon from my end. Good morning and good evening, depending on when the time meets you or when this video meets you, the time this video meets you rather. Yes, my name is Lizzie Onoha. I'll just be sharing tips and I'll be sharing with you about streaming apps. Have you heard of streaming apps? I'm sure you have heard it. Some of us have gone into it and run out. Some of us are still there. Some of us have not heard about it. Some of us have heard about it, but you don't actually know how it works. You don't understand how it works. I'm just here to shed light on how streaming apps work. I am a Nigerian based Nigerian. Okay, yes, I am a Nigerian and I am in Nigeria. I have been doing some streaming apps for a while now. We have Taka, we have Popo, we have UME, we have Sinu, we have there are so many. There are so many. So people are going into it. As you go in and you check out what works for you and you find out that their conditions are not comfortable for you, then you move out. That's why some people leave some streaming apps and then they are feasting in a particular one because they think that this one is paying more. As a matter of fact, the questions that may be coming into your mind may be, does streaming app really pay? Do I need downliners? How do I make my money? What are the conditions? Okay, streaming apps pay. As a matter of fact, some persons are so serious to the extent that they had to resign their job since it was not paying them well to focus on streaming apps, and they have been streaming. They have been there, they have become agents, some have become payroll agents, and they are still very active on the platforms. Like I am active on streaming app platforms. Yes, you can come up with your questions, no problem. Under this video, you can drop your questions, I'll answer them. How do I register? You will just have to, um, you can download the app from um, Play Store, look for streaming apps on Play Store and download, or you can still chat me up to know the ones I am operating under so you know how to go about it so I can lead you through. But that's by the way. How does streaming app pay? There are three ways these apps pay. First, by doing your daily tasks and getting gifted. Secondly, by playing games and winning. And thirdly, by getting gifted by random gifters or friends that you make online. Okay, so how do I get gifted? First, do your tax daily. There is a daily tax for some apps. 5 p.m. is a new day for Nigeria, depending on the time of the country in charge of the app. So for some 10 p.m., for some 5 p.m. So you get to find out what time is it for your country to start up a new day. So there are daily tasks for you to do. One, you may be asked to go live, you may be asked to do audio task, you may be asked to sit on a panel, you may be asked anything that you carry out the task. You may be asked to play game in a certain amount, win something like that. So there are daily tasks for each day, and then all you have to do is carry out this task and then get rewarded by the platform. One. Two, get gifted by friends. Make friends on the app. Okay, why are you on social media? Why are you on social media when you're not interacting? When you're not getting friends? Make friends, especially the foreign friends, because they are most gifters are foreigners. Nigerians are not really gifting like that. But of course, the economy is happening to everybody. So you make friends from off your geographical area. So you can make friends from any country. We have plenty countries in these apps, so you can make friends from anywhere, get them to gift you. You're not compelling anybody to gift you, but be that good friend. Also be somebody that is helpful to them. They can easily gift you and be a friend. One, and that's secondly. Thirdly, you play games. There are games on the apps that brings you into winning, so you can play these games and win as depending, because you can actually lose. I'm going to be very real in this video. You can actually lose in these games. Do you understand? But I tell you, you can win too. So it is two ways. Also, you don't sit down and just show up on the app the day you like and then expect that you're making money. No, 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 no. That is not how it works. Just like you would in your office put in energy to do things, your input determines your output. You're not streaming, you're not making friends, you're not making money. As a matter of fact, you may not even get gifters because you have not always been present. Do you understand? You're not always there. So you will have to always be present in order to be on the app, room on the app, make friends. Okay, you can be an ordinary host, you can be a star host, you can be an agent, you can be a payroll agent. Those are the four cadres in these apps mostly. A role, an ordinary host rather, a star host, an agent, and then a payroll agent. But there are conditions to moving into these different cadres, you know. Everybody that comes into the app is just an ordinary host. Some apps favor female the more, or some apps have different conditions, if I may use that, different condition for the male and then different condition for the female. Some for the female, you just come in and then you start streaming at once. For the men, you cannot go live for some apps. You will have to reach to a certain level. But that doesn't mean you cannot be making money and withdrawing while there. You can get gifters too and be gifted, even though you have not. The only difference is that you cannot go live until you get to a certain level. That's for the guys. That's for some apps though. It's not for all. So you just need to check out which app you can do and then check the condition. Do I need a downliner? Of course, no. You don't need to refer somebody to refer somebody to refer somebody. There is a reward for inviting somebody. Do you understand? I think it's $1. There is a reward for inviting somebody. If you use your invite link to bring in somebody, the app rewards you. But it does not, it's just that one-time reward. As a matter of fact, the person will have to carry out the day's task. For some apps, the person will have to carry out the newbie's task before you get rewarded. So if the person shows up today and doesn't show up tomorrow, you may not be rewarded, especially the first 7 days of they are entering the app. Do you understand? So thinking that it is that referral that you would depend you're making money on. No. The invitation code, sometimes the person will just go along the way and somehow the person failed. Even if it is on the 7th day, you may not get that reward, or if it is on the 3rd day, depending on the app. Some do 3 days for newbies, some do 7 days for newbies. So depending on the app, the person will have to be consistent. Okay, so just like we make we do our work, do videos, if you're a YouTuber or whoever, you always show up at your workplace. You always show up. That is what is expected. Consistency helps you grow in these apps. Consistency helps you get visible. You're seen by plenty people. That is what helps in these apps. So if you're here and you want to try it out, in fact, you will have to decide within you if you want to do it. Okay, I think I need to tell you something very important. 1, you need a good phone. Yes, you need a good phone. That is not the one that goes off in 2 minutes. It's not the one that says, because your phone will heat up. It's not the one that says, my phone is heating up. I don't want it to go off, or your phone will go off. Oh, this is the phone I was using. I still use it to stream. This is my phone I used to stream, and I still use it to stream. It gets heat up. At some point, I'll be like, okay, I have done 1 hour, let me go off. And then after some time, it gets cold, and then I come back until I got my second phone. And then I come back and I try to. Some phones heat up because it has been active. It is not because the app is spoiling, it's because it has been active for a period of time, so it gets heat up. So if your phone is that kind that gets heat up and goes off and then not come on in 2 days, no, you don't need to show up, except you have a laptop. Okay, 1, you need a good phone. 2, you need the internet. You must be on data. You cannot be doing 1 gig subscription and then you want to come online for 2 hours or 1 hour. Some live task can be 2 hours. You can be asked to sit on your screen for 2 hours. Some live tasks can be for 2 hours. You may be asked by the app to go 2 live hours, 2 hours live. And also when you level up, you can do 3 hours live. You may not necessarily do it at once because it gets boring, especially when you're alone. Except you're with your friends and you have company. Or you're doing it at night where you have good company, especially of the whites. So you don't do it with a careless one. You need it. You need the internet very, very, very much, very, very much. As a matter of fact, because I'm on streaming app, I don't put off my data. My data is always on because I'm always online. I'm always doing something online, so my data is always on, and I do heavy subscriptions. So some of us will just go and subscribe on this, one that I'm not saying you should go and do very much heavy subscription, maybe like 11K monthly and all of that. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can do, but just make sure you have data. If you have data plans that gives you free data, maybe when you subscribe 2K, they give you free data. Maybe they give you up to 5 GB or 6 GB. Fine. I'm not saying that's gonna be for a day. It may take you 3 days, depending on what you do online, though. Depending on what you do online, but just be available. You're not staying there all day. You're not staying on the app all day, but you can always show up consistently. Okay, and also you need to have access to light. If you don't have light in your area, let's have a working power bank. Because these things drain battery. Yes, they drain your battery, and over time you may want to be moving about. I had a host under me, sorry about that. I had a host under me that she would, Mom, I don't have light. I don't have light. I don't have light. What's up? You didn't come up online yesterday. Yes, I don't have light. I couldn't charge. And she would move from the house and go to a place where she could have access to light and then charge and then come back. Some of us, our batteries are not good. It does not take time. The lifespan is short. So these are the things you need to be on streaming apps. I'm gonna make another video. Maybe I'll drop a link down there. Maybe I'll drop a link, or for whoever requests, if you type any issue or suggestion or a question, or you request for a link, I can give you my WhatsApp link. Yes, so you come. Nobody is forced to do from my end. There is no need coming into streaming app and after 1 week you're not there again. It doesn't make sense. So I'll have to school you. I'll have to tell you what it means to be on streaming app before you make up your mind to be there. If you don't make up your mind, there is no need being there. You don't see it as, this thing is, no. See it as you're working. You may not earn so much at the beginning, but as you stay consistently, carry out the needful, you will start making money. You can even become agents. Develop good communication skill, always make up your face. No, not like makeup, of course. This is my face. I don't really make up, but it's presentable. Make your face presentable. Dress good. Sometimes your account can be banned if you come nude, if you expose your body. But also there are benefits too. I know some persons who got married. Yes, I know some persons who social media is a big place. The social media is a very sweet place. Some people are using it negatively, some are having negative energy, some positive. But the truth is, by the time it has the ability for you to connect with people, you begin to meet good friends. Those are one of the good benefits. You begin to meet good friends from even outside the country. I have made some good friends because I have been on streaming apps, and some of them outside the country, some Nigerians based in another country, some other citizens of other countries that have become some good friends I could relate with, I could do things with. They can even help me out, and I help them out too. So one of the benefits is that you're going to be making friends globally. 1, 2, you can even meet your life partner there. I'm serious about it. I know people who met their life partners on the streaming apps, and somehow they connected. This one came down from here, this one came down from here. They met, they connected, and boom, invitation card is out. They're saying, hey, Lizzie, I'm coming home, I'm doing this, my wedding card, blah, blah, blah. We will have to be traveling. We'll travel Lagos, travel here to go and attend wedding. And those we cannot go, we say, oh, congratulations. So you could also be one of those people that will be benefiting from these things. So I'm going to make another video, and that video is going to be the benefits, the advantages, and the disadvantages of streaming apps. Stay tuned, please. If you like what you've heard, please follow my channel. I'm just new on YouTube, so I'm trying to create videos, sensitive videos that will also get your attention. Please subscribe and like the video. Ask your question under the video, and it will be answered, I promise. Okay, please do have a lovely day. Don't forget to subscribe. In fact, if you're my first subscriber, I'm going to recharge your phone. But then, yes, don't forget to subscribe to my videos. God bless you. Have a blessed day.